And welcome back to our Viva Italia campaign as we sit on the eve of Barbarossa here. So, a few things I want to show off before we get cracking here. First, casualties 2.1, almost 2.2 to 3.06 million. So, we flipped it in the favor, of course, the Axis here. But let's be blunt about a few things. Most of these casualties are on a bunch of minors, which don't matter. We've got the UK at 1 million. Okay, that matters. And France being at 1 million also matters. Beyond that, won't matter too much until we see the good old United States join. Just as a reminder, Japan declared on the Philippines, and that is popping off. Here, as we can see, they've invaded around Manila, but not Manila proper. They're also invading in the north. They're still locked in a deadlock with China, and the U.S. has a very strong fleet, of which we really don't know how much we should boost our intelligence, but, I mean, when 320 is your lowest amount of ships, I mean, the safe estimate is at least 400 ships here. Comparing that to Japan, and Japan's estimate is also all over the place, but a safe estimate of maybe 250. The U.S. is up clearly big time. There. The other thing is, Japan doesn't even have Indochina here, due to, once again, me having to crack France, and Vichy not getting control of Indochina and then ceding it. But we will see how that goes. We did look at that battle last time. I did wreck a good chunk of the British fleet there. These guys are still out patrolling, but you guys need to not be out patrolling. So you know what? We're going to send you back. And also you, we're going to send back. We also have major fuel concerns, as can be clearly seen. So we're going to go and send you there to Naples. We may send some of the other fleet over there to repair. So we will cede control of the Med for right now. We did take a good fight, but I don't want to come back out, have another fight, end up losing a bunch of ships, and then having a cascade. So I'm going to cut my losses and be cautious there. The other thing that is going on is, of course, they are assaulting my division over here, which will probably be okay, candidly. Their supply sucks. I'm not quite sure why their supply is so bad. The other obvious thing is they're just using a bunch of really shit divisions and then taking a naval penalty on top of it. So, things okay out there. War with the USSR. About spitballing, probably about 40 days till that kicks off. Yeah, we'll see. In the queue here, got our divisions going. Can't add any more mountaineers. We should add a few more infantry divisions. What are you short on? Artillery, artillery, just artillery. So we keep that the same. We'll drain the artillery. This should be okay. We've got another 400k in reserve. We're going to go for it. The only thing we'll be short on will be, as far as ground units are concerned, will be artillery, which we're still making at full capacity. The other, few off-camera thoughts I had. Yeah, probably should get cracking on some better, anti-tank guns. Obvious reason, the Soviet Bear tends to, carry some tanks. I don't know what their divisions look like, but odds of tanks are pretty stinking high. So yeah. So let's get time rolling here, and we'll keep going. Convoy escorts is halved from a doctrine. We'll take it. Okay. Allow that to continue. Air Force side of things. Should we get to interception detection? We probably should. We're not going to be upgrading any planes anytime soon. I guess what I should do is I should check my fighter here. He's pretty stinking good. We could up his range for the Soviet Union, spend a bunch of points. But there's a very, very high likelihood I will be going for Fighter 3 in a little bit. So I don't particularly like that spend of points. I like the permanency of spending the points on doctrines and being done with it. Attack bomber, strategic bombing. I mean, I'll commit to these because I need to. That one, I'll spend the points if I have to, but the odds are I will, attack bombers are just not that good at strategic bombing. Spoiler alert. So the odds I want to be using them for that are very low in general. Also, where the hell are these... Germany? This is why we can't have nice things, Germany, because you want to sail around the freaking Cape of South Africa here, the Cape of Good Hope, and... No, you're over here too? No, you're not? You could be, for all I know. I don't... I mean, do I just need to finish pushing out the rest of the African continent so Germany calms itself and quits behaving like an idiot? I don't know. Might need to. The other thing that's interesting is looking at these British divisions. They're under strength. Which tells me they're not fully resupplying, which is very curious. So, well, I'm sitting here thinking about, do I push? Well, you guys are defending, so you should not push. So we'll eat their attack, and then we'll see. Might push, might not. So there's that big fight we saw earlier. Once again, 22 British destroyers down. Good win there. And a few capital ships to boot. And, oh, we actually have 100% intel on the British fleet, so let's take a quick look. 99 destroyers left. Gorgeous. As a reminder, last video, they were still up at about the 170 mark. And then there were about 39 light cruisers, if I remember. They're down to 23, so almost half, not quite. Of course, now the Americans will be coming in 2 seconds, so this is about to not matter, but in the short term, it does matter. I mean, that is a quite significant beatdown, candidly, so we will keep going. Who's not fulfilling their trade? Of course, it's related to oil. What else could it possibly be? Are you repairing? You're flashing that you are repairing. That is good. Let's make sure all my dockyards... You know what? Let's add some more to repair just in case. Yeah, we only have 21 naval dockyards. Ooh, it's a little bit rough. Do I spread some of you guys out? Yeah, I probably should. That's Anzio. That is... What? Latium. Yeah, there's Latium. Okay, so that's an easy one to make. Of course, you had to move it to the top where it's difficult to go to. So we're going to burn all the naval dockyards here on repairing. Just do it as quick as humanly possible. Yes, I know this takes micro. I'm sorry that you're having to watch me do this. I probably should have stopped the video and done it, but I'm committed. And, oh, it even goes yellow when there's ships going over there. 90 ships waiting repairs. That's impressive. It knows that. Okay, Tuscany. Is it going to show Tuscany? Allied ports are at the bottom. Okay, interesting. Most of the time I've always just planned on, me handling repairs myself, so I've never paid attention to other things like that. But, yeah, let's give Anzio a few ships. Oh, it's going to be on another thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now you guys are not repairing. You guys need to repair. Why are you not repairing? Now you are repairing. Okay. Did that use up literally all my naval dockyards? Oh, I used up 16 out of 21 of them. Okay. Oh, wreck the hell out of those heavy cruisers. These heavy cruisers are probably pretty crappily designed, aren't they? And spoiler alert, yeah, they are. Okay, well. British fleet out there. We're doing a lot of chip damage. But I'm not going to get greedy. 2 destroyers down. Huh. That's tempting. That's a lot of ships pretty low. You should be able to defend, but if you can't, I'll have to move you to a different... Because General will have you last stand. I mean, we're doing serious damage right there. I mean, HMS Nelson, Glorious. I mean, those are capital ships. I mean, Glorious is the carrier, and Nelson's a battleship, so... Mediterranean subs. Why are you still fighting? Lord, you guys are slow as hell. Because I want to send out some new subs to help you. And I'm not going to bother training the subs. We're just going to send them in. They're going to have the raw recruit penalties, but we'll take it. I don't have the field to spare to train them, so we're going to press them into service immediately. Let's take a quick look at the repair screen. I am concerned about the Navy, because let's face it, with the British Navy, one mistake, and I'm done. That's it. Okay, moving a few ships up. Okay, that should be okay. So what is this, Task Force 1? Question mark? Well, because I've moved ships and added, it renamed itself to something generic. Do we want Ground Pounder? No, we've taken that. We could add a trait, but none of the traits are particularly compelling. Carlo Bergamini is making it rain. 7 attack. Hey. Really sunk a light cruiser there. Okay. Can we do a naval doctrine? Survey says no. Where are we shooting down pilots over? Med. Tripoli's probably the biggest one. Following Manila. Okay, Japan's doing some good things. Okay, there's the HMS Adventure. We saw them earlier getting attacked. Now what's going on? Why is this tank division doing so shitty? Shit supply, shit organization. Come on, Germany. When I see German medium tanks suffering big time, that worries me. I mean, he's got 5 medium tank battalions in there. So on paper, he should be doing okay. Okay, nope. See, this is the problem with the damn thing. Every time you give a battle plan, they want to frickin' move. You want them to just stand still on a fucking tile, and they want to move all over the place. And because they wanted to move, guess what happened to that entrenchment bonus? These two guys lost it. That guy still has it. But that's why, I mean, bless their hearts for trying to make a good AI battle plan system, but this is why that system's just got problems. It's just not a good system. It just isn't. Okay, and that attack's over. He survived, and I don't even need to give him some extra boosting power there by hitting last stand. Okay, another Brit destroyer down. Okay, subs are going to work. Yeah, all of our naval dockyards are literally pairing. That's fine. That's what we want. Move you up. Yeah, because I do not want to build naval dockers. I really do not. Until I can guarantee we will win in Russia. Until we can guarantee we'll win in the Soviet Union, I've got to focus on that. Okay, I'll steal your port.
Ordini? Sì, signore.
You cover.
Pronto, signore. Formazione.
Screw it. Let's tack out and see what happens.
Formazione. Ordini?
For glory.
Ordini?
And I've got people launching fireworks. That's cute.
Avanzate.
You know, wouldn't be
Avanzate.
my hometown if they weren't doing that in certain areas. So, now mind you, this video is being recorded on. Let me check the quick date here. Yeah, May 14th. You know, that large firework holiday. You want to be lighting off fireworks.
Ordini?
And for any international viewers, May 14th in the United States is not a holiday in which you light off fireworks. Just full disclosure. Okay.
Pronto all'azione.
There we go. Make the attack. Trap those damn 5 divisions. Glorious. You guys defend.
Comandi. Sì, signore.
Okay.
Avanzate.
Here's the attack.
Ordini?
You're pinning. Popping helmets. Should have 4 helmets popped. I'm not accepting any German Lend-Lease. I don't care what you're offering. Yeah, no. You need everything you can do. I don't trust you at all to give me anything.
Continuate l'attacco.
Okay. There we go.
Attento.
You guys go there. A Bulgarian operative was captured.
Pronto.
Bulgaria. Do I need to remind you how World War II goes and how you join the Axis? Like, Bulgaria, you're very much disappointing me here. Another bird destroyer down. Okay, a little fight. We're sinking British things. They've completely cleared out. Well, they've cleared out of the center. East and West Mediterranean still have some things going on. Okay. Okay, you guys will be okay. You're repairing quickly. Okay, the other fleet will take a little bit, but they will get through the queue. There's about 5 ships that'll be done in a matter of 5 days tops. So I'm not going to micro that.
Comandi.
You guys, are you going to Russia? Oh, you're an organizer. Interesting. Very interesting. Visconti Prosco's been doing some serious leveling up work.
Formazione. Comandi.
Wait.
Avanzate.
Okay. Pin, attack, encircle? Yeah. Shoot, let's try it.
Sì, signore.
I mean, do they just not have enough guys to pull this off? I mean, we did, you know, encircle 5 guys there. You know, not to be confused with the burgers and fries, but,
Formazione.
you stay there. I've now cut off another port to you. Aha. Yeah, you don't have supplies coming in with that port. Your entire network is based off literally that port in the Sudan. Okay, we're looking good there. You need supplies coming out of there, and you guys just take attrition because you're in the middle, and that's
Comandi.
what you do in the middle while we're fighting. Okay.
Formazione.
No planes over there yet. And you know what? I'm not going to put my planes over there in case it encourages them to put planes in Egypt. Because they've got the airfields. I don't. I'm going to have to eat the counterattack. Yep. Man, they still got a good amount of divisions. That's 6, 10, 12, and then another 5 makes 17 divisions. Now, of course, these are probably smaller divisions. You need to not.
Avanzate!
Yeah, no, let's get the hell out of here. We're risking encirclement because suddenly Germany decided to bounce. But that is what happens. Okay, we got another agent who, guess what she gets to do? Hey, root out resistance. Hey, look at all these bad numbers going up. Okay. You guys are bad. You're still going up. Do I just put you here and get all the neighboring states too? Yeah, for now. You're doing that. Checking the techs. Fuel processing, maybe. I do want to start building some good capital ships. That's a tech. That's a must-have. So must-have. I may go for it. May go for you first. So I'll stay out of there. 1940. Wow. I mean, when I think El Duce, I do think of nice battleships. So I need to get some nice battleships. Of course, if you do that, you need to deal with the armaments, so they're actually, good. But other things to do, damage control. 88 days, not bad. We played safe there. Nah, let's do Signal Company. A little bit of reinforced rate, never hurt anybody. Still doing good on those numbers. Those divisions are doing fine training.
Comandi!
Hey, passive defense done. Okay. What do we want? There's not that many in our country. Get an extra single point. Or we start being able to get better intelligence from our enemies. I think we do that. And in particular, I think we do Army. Because guess what I'm going to care about with the Soviet Union? Their Army and their Air Force. I'm not going to care about their Navy. We'll do Army first, probably Air Force second. And our fighter count's still dropping. That worries me. The fighter count dropping outside of fighting the Soviet Union. That's not good.
Attento!
These guys just like losing and getting deorged real quick. Because the other thing is, eventually, I do need to work on the anti-tank guns, because even the Brits will start outstripping me if my ability to pierce them if I'm not careful.
Avanti!
Honestly, I should probably just hold there and defend. Okay. Destroyer down. Let's check Germany. Probably got about 20, 25 days out.
Attento!
Barbarossa.
Ordini!
They're going again for Rhodes. Shocker. It's an exile division by itself. Okay, that's cute. Honestly, just eat a bunch of attrition in the desert, Brits. I'm completely okay with that. Let's check our fleet. So you guys completely good to go. One battleship's repairing. That's okay. Apparently you don't want to come out until the battleship's repaired. Fine, there are worse sins than that. Especially because I need the fuel, so I'm really going to be not too picky regarding that. You know, the other one's got quite a few to go. I couldn't move them around. Why I'm so hesitant to move them around is every once in a while you're just going to get picked off. There's naval bombers. Oh, look, you don't derp, you lose your ships. And it's for not much, instead of just keeping them in a relatively safe port. So that's what concerns me. Yes, I could definitely move them around, but naval bombers. Let's get those going. We'll finish off the refineries first. We'll need them long term. Of course, the rubber, you know, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, have one excess rubber, two excess rubber. It's all the same to your economy. The fuel, though, each little bit of fuel does help.
Pronto.
Ugo Cavallero. We've discussed your guys moving around like this. And, of course, I clicked the wrong spot, so I'm criticizing poor Ugo here.
Sì, signore. Comandi.
It's okay.
Sì, signore.
Ugo, how's your planning? Sucks. Let's fix that, Ugo.
Attento.
17 points? Hell yes. Graziani, almost level 4. I mean, he is leveling up here.
Pronto all'azione.
And Ugo Cavallero was also... Ooh, that's not what we want.
Ordini.
There we go. Click it correctly. You're nearly level 4 too, Ugo. So, in fact, this last attack, you probably should be fine. So I've noticed... This is the second time I've now noticed this. Where Japan will declare war, but the United States, excuse me, because of the Japanese declaration, is not put into war with the, you know, the European Axis, shall we call them. It happened in my USA game, so I was kind of freaking out. I was like, well, shoot, how am I going to go to war with Germany? It ended up happening eventually, and I forget exactly the exact game mechanism that allowed that to happen, but it did happen, so I'm not going to worry too much. Still building up the stocks, still losing guns. We will need more guns. It's all garrison requirements. Okay, take a look. It's in a book. You know what? And we've got a lot of chromium in the bank here. I mean, case in proof, 103 chromium. Tungsten not so much, but I think the highest armor uses chromium instead? Question mark. That's a long way of saying I'm gonna go for it because I think I've got the goods for it anyway. And if I'm wrong, and I'll deal with it.
Formazione.
Check the British Air Force. That's another thing that concerns me. 81 airplane factories, 29, 31. Oh, Lord. 8.5. Germany, 2.1. Me, 3.6. Not hot. Check the Americans. 4, 5. Ooh. Even the Soviet Union, okay, ballparking it, probably 5K. So what? We're probably equal to them. I'll finish those up, but then, yeah, we've just got to go hard on probably single-seat fighters. And I probably got to go for tier 3s within my house rules myself faster rather than later. Yes, the famous Belgian general Frederick Duval de Beaulieu. And I'm sure that was wrong in French. My apologies to all the Belgians out there. I can feel like I'm sleepwalking into the abyss here. I feel like this game we're going to get in a quagmire with the Soviet Union. We'll see. I mean, strategic gameplay, well, okay, Germany maybe is pulling off an invasion of Norway, maybe, okay. Step 1, invade, defeat the Soviet Union. Once we do that, that's good. Then step 2, take out the UK and take out Africa, and we'll see about the United States. We may be ending up in a Man the High Castle. No, that's the wrong book. I'm trying to remember the book where it's actually, Germany alt history wins World War II and gets in a Cold War with the United States. Probably more than one book that have that plot line, but okay. Cracking. Crack those 3 easily. You want to get out. You're slow as hell. I'll let you pretend for a little bit you can get out. You're almost there. That little pin. Okay. There's 2 right there. Get you back up there. Popping helmets, forcing those guys to surrender. Oh, my fleet has come out to play. Little bombing run, nothing critical. Oh, okay, speaking of little bombing run, here's the real fight. I'm forcing off a British fleet with 3 battleships, with my own 3 battleships. Yeah, I should get a bitching battleship. I just should. I mean, that's not real Italy, of course, because their battleships were not great, but it's real Italian ambitions, I should probably say. You go there. Nope, you go there. Okay.
Pronto, signore.
You, on the other hand, here, you're still repairing. How much are you still repairing? More than 10 ships worth. Well, let's check that fight. Still a very good fight. 3 British heavy cruisers down. I am going to have to build some destroyers at a point here. 6 attack bombers, worth it. Speaking of which, how's our attack bomber count? Still, plenty in reserve. I can even raise a new squadron if I want to. I won't. Ooh, close air support. Yep. Close air support doing really well. I should raise 2 squadrons there. Fighter still at 130, has not changed. Naval bombers coming back. It was higher than 100, now it's just under. Okay, you guys are going to repair. Whoa. Athens has a level 9 port. Holy smokes. Things I did not see coming. That. Am I going to force you guys to retreat out? I think so. No one's reinforcing in time. Bye-bye, Brits. It's okay. We'll play the same game. There's that. What is this? Deploy units. Ah, yes. Let's deploy our units. Okay. Let's put you there. Put you guys there. Okay, honestly, are you guys good to go? I think you are good to go. Okay, you're in Attica, you're repairing, you've got a while. The reason why I'm very interested, here's a British fleet here. Here's a British fleet that's taken some, you know, pretty significant damage. So how the hell do we get you out of port? Repair now? No. Cancel the repair. There we go. But, of course, the key is some of you guys, like you little destroyers at half health, send you back home. There's no reason for you to die for nothing. The rest of you guys, 2 heavy cruisers in the 80s. I don't like that. I'm willing to risk it to take down a bunch of Brit ships. Especially because they're evading. Can we get there in time? Question mark. Maybe. Yeah, that's going to be a no. Until my subs are out. Okay. Add you to the sub fleet. No training. You are a sea wolf. Aha! 353. Okay, not bad. Silent Hunter torpedo reveal chance. Yeah, that is what we want. Torpedo hit chance. That's good. Torpedo cooldown. Also good. How are we doing on points? Great. Yeah, that's a 15. That's a 15. We got the 30 points to spend. Okay, Nigo Campione is the Campione. Get it? It's like champion. Sorry, bad joke. Is the Campione of the subs.
Pronto all'azione.
Got that. Should probably train some Marine. Honestly, I should train some Marine divisions. It's another Brit destroyer down. My fleet versus the Brit fleet. We'll see how that goes in a second. Let's make sure I'm recording. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. Navy 140. Taking a look. I mean, their subs, well, just completely shredded. Likers are 18. Destroyer is still 90. It's mostly the same, but once I can force them out, I mean, I just don't have any major fleets. I should have some Marines so I can, one, finish off Greece, get them to capitulate, steal their shit, and then 2, do Cyprus, and then I don't want to invade and cross the desert here because of the way things are set up. I'd have to, build ports or something like that. But, I mean, a naval invasion straight on Alexandria here, that would probably pay dividends. So...
Formazione.
This, I feel dirty about this, because I keep doing the same gimmick.
Formazione.
And I'm gonna do this. Yuck, 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 yuck. I'm gonna hit staff plan as soon as I can. They're gonna keep walking in. I'm gonna repeat and still capture those divisions. I shouldn't be doing that, because that's dirty, because I know the AI is gonna fall for that stun every time. Yeah, that pause there is me watching my language. Okay, other options. Operative slots, maybe. Fascist demagogue. A little more popularity wouldn't hurt. Prince of Terror. Damage to garrisons. Non-core manpower. Interesting, maybe. Airbase, bunch of other things. No. Honestly, let's try Prince of Terror. We've got a lot of garrison territory. I've never run one before. Let's try it, see if it's worth it. Carrier effort. Oh, yeah, if we're going long-term carriers, I mean, shoot, 2 techs. If we get to 36, we could have 44 carriers, and Not such a late time period. Sea wolves. Decent. And let's go escort. So I probably will need to get my naval techs really going in a bit. We've of course given priority to army techs because, hey, Soviet Union's coming up in what, 7 days? And this is the HMS Revenge down. Shredding more destroyers. Got a few Romanian destroyers helping us. Even a light cruiser to boot. Final numbers. 14 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, and a battleship. And all for 1 naval bomber. God, it's a beautiful fight. Anybody else I need to send back? You little guys, yeah, but other than that, keep the carriers, keep everything else, keep it going. Because if that fleet's still around here, we'll definitely take another fight against it, no problem. Another destroyer loss. Let's check the UK destroyer count. They're down to 120 ships. I'm at 108. We've, European Axis is above them. 75 destroyers. They are now making tier 3 destroyers, though, as I can see. So, quality of ships is going up. Granted, you know, doesn't matter what level destroyer you are, you're still going to get wrecked by a ship that outclasses you, so I'm not too worried. British convoys going down is nice. Let me check that for a second. Convoy count. Where the heck is it? Oh, 677. Ooh. Yep, that's a ways to go.
Pronto, signore. Comandi.
Yeah, God, this is dirty. This is dirty. I keep my troops here. I plan them. I know I'm going to win that fight. Encircle and take that.
Si, signore. Ordini?
Put my command. How many command points do I make a day? Oop.
Comandi.
I hate it when it jerks like that.
Ordini? Pronto.
Okay, well, end them.
Si, signore.
Got some Romanians here. There it is. Okay. A few Brit destroyers sunk. A few Brit convoys. Oh, God. Okay, Zhukov's deciding to take it and definitely not completely raw to poor Germany here. I'm sorry, you gotta laugh. This is kind of funny. When you crank up the difficulties, it does put it out of whack, as we're seeing right here. Because I've never played in the Italy campaign, you know, like this before, so I did not know this would happen. I thought it might. I've made hints, allusions, and overt statements, candidly, about it, but, shit. I'm going to just have to send a whole bunch of Italian troops to hold the front on the east, is what's about to happen. Alright, let's take a look at the numbers before things change. Germany, basically 2K casual, or 2 million casualties. Yours truly 225K. Okay. 165, almost 300 for Germany. I mean, factory count, we're just slightly below the quote-unquote normal allies. And let's look at it against the Soviet Union with all the comrades there. Yeah, they got 250, 300 factories, maybe. And between 100 and 422 divisions, which is like fucking useless, so like maybe 300. Not a high 200. God, that's awkward. I was hoping Germany would at least hold the damn line, but like, because let's look at it. We don't have the medium tankies out. We could design a medium tank. In fact, let's take a look. Let's see what a medium tank right now designed would look like. Okay, 3-man turret. We're not pulling punches. Medium cannon. Radio. Little bit of machine guns. What else we'd like? Sloped armor? Yeah. It's got sloped armor on the model. And some extra ammo. Okay. Of course, our speed and reliability. Well, speed sucks, so we gotta put it up. Reliability is still fantastic. Oh, riveted armor? No. Welded. Yeah. Okay, welded armor. Bogey suspension. And we can keep it bogey. Gas engine. It's the faster one. I mean, frankly, 72 armor. I mean, you could, what, put one armor piece on, put it just below 8. I don't think it's worth it. If I'm going for pure breakthrough and want to crack things, I mean, could crank it to 120 armor. Is that necessary? Probably not. I mean, 1 armor is 8.1k speed and 75 armor. Right now in this era, that's probably not so bad. Honestly, I don't even think I want the more armor. No, I'm getting some more engine upgrades, so I do want the armor, so I will back off and let that happen. Sorry, a lot of, you know, me going through my process here on camera there. Some people like that, some people don't. You stay there, you guys are there, you guys are about to attack. Oh, there's the attack. Boom. Yep, you go there, you stay there, delete that. You guys go there. Germany, this is the part where you, like, help me in attack. Oh! Called arms against Soviet Union. We take the deep breath. We take the deep breath. Yeah, I mean, we gotta accept. I mean, I can't let Germany snarf it up against the Soviets here. I mean, it's mostly just the Soviets attacking. A lot of green. Maybe not so bad? Question mark? God. You guys are okay. You guys are still repairing. How much repair time do you have still to go? Correct answer is, yeah, quite a decent chunk. Okay, that was good. Finish that. Take you 3. Get rid of one of you. Ta-da! We got the air superiority? Question mark. I mean, yes, but we're trading not so hot against the UK, who we definitely know has the way better production capacity. Okay, you're stuck. Step Infantry Division, you're stuck there, buddy. Sorry. You guys are also stuck. We're popping helmets. We pop that helmet. Yeah. Okay, 13 UK convoys down. Great. Oh. Well, apparently we've got Soviet subs coming out here straight into the Mediterranean because just sunk 3 of the bastards. Oh, Lord. Yep, this is not great. Huh. This is going to take some thinking time, so I'm going to think on this for a second, and I'll see you in, well, it's going to be very quick for you. For me, I'm going to take a while and think here. So, after long consideration, here's what I'm doing. Realization is, am I going to get invaded in the Balkans, especially Greece or Italy, or even parts of France? Correct answer? Hell yeah, probably, with the AI.
Ordini?
But here's the other thing I can tell you: if we don't start making progress in the progress in the Soviet Union, we're gonna be dead. The other cute thing I know is see all the little sword symbols going across the line here. Yeah, those are force attacks, and once again, force attack does help out stats significantly when you're attacking. Okay, you can see the 20% offense, 20%, 25% breakthrough. So, kind of a big deal there.
Comandi.
So I need to, of course, organize
Comandi.
who the hell I'm going to send over there.
Pronto all'azione.
Okay, Italy is going to get reformed into the Soviet Union, which was historically, I think, the 8th Italian Army? Question mark. I think that's
Pronto,
it.
signore.
Yeah. Gotta get troops. We gotta get going. We cannot have Germany faltering this early. I mean, that's
Si, signore.
just outright unacceptable.
Ordini?
Put you in the crew.
Pronto.
Put you in the crew. You know, instead of having a single army over there, of course, you know, okay, let's back up a little bit. Historical Italy was having major freaking issues constantly with every single theater they tried to attack in, with the exception of, you know, British Somaliland. They won that campaign. Other than that, they sucked in Ethiopia, they sucked in Egypt, they sucked in Greece. They failed on every front. Of course, I've not done that. In fact, I was one that had to crack France because Germany couldn't. And my gut and game knowledge tells me I'm going to have to be the one that cracks the Soviet Union here. Now, some things I don't like. This is going to turn into kind of an explanation video with not much happening gameplay-wise, but this is laying out the strategic situation after my analysis. I'm low on planes. You look at the plane count. Let's be very frank about it. Just under 1,000 tier 2 fighters. Just over 400 tier 1 fighters. That's not a lot. It's just not. I've got to boost those numbers up big time. Especially because the Soviet Union is fielding enough planes to probably counter Germany and yours truly by themselves. Which is, of course, a huge issue. The other thing is we've got to figure out how the hell to make encirclements in the Soviet Union right now because we don't have armor. That's another major problem. I am wrapping up Tier 3 armor here and Tier 2 engines. Once Tier 2 engines are done, maybe I'll start producing some tanks. Maybe I'll wait a bit. We'll see. I also need to get the oil and rubber count up a little bit for some more planes and for some... to be able to run tanks with some oil. So until those happen, we're going to have some issues. I'm cognizant of the date. It is July 14th. You know, if it comes to, you know, our worst case scenario, take out the Soviet Union, we own Europe, we can't take out the United States, fine, fine. We'll take the fascist Europe scenario, you know, after we invade England, and we'll consider that, you know, I guess, half victory, if you will. Help our subs there. Look at our air doctrine. Air doctrine is fine. Land doctrine, fine. We'll save those points with the tanks, because that's what we need to do.
Pronto all'azione.
So, more divisions here.
Pronto all'azione.
Nope, we do not want the tank division. Okay,
Pronto
avoid.
all'azione.
Another 5 divisions there.
Pronto, signore. Attento.
Strip from Anzio. Strip
Sì,
this
signore.
division, that division, that.
Attento.
Strip those 2. I mean, the reality is, let's look at the realities of this game and forget history for a second. The U.S. is not at war with us. The U.S. is only at war with Japan. So with that being said, we don't have to worry about that threat yet. All we are dealing with is the threat of the U.K. when you really think about it. I mean, it's the U.K. and its empire and a bunch of exile divisions. Which are still a decent count. I mean, look at that. It's probably about 160. I'm fielding 85, of course, higher quality. But, I mean, it's significant, and it's not something to be taken lightly. So I do need to defend certain theaters here.
Pronto
But,
all'azione.
at the same time, let's take a look at the Soviets here. Yeah. There's some serious numbers. Now, of course, that's a huge freaking spread, and I'll have better knowledge once I figure out my intelligence. They're not technologies, but you know, upgrades, agency upgrades, whatever the hell they call them in this game. But yeah. So taking a look at the scope of things here. Do we try to crack the river and go straight there? Maybe. That'd be half decent. Gonna push in the southern Bessarabia area here into the Ukraine. Maybe make an encirclement here. Maybe. Nothing I just don't know the answer to is like, can friggin' Germany even hold? I don't know. I may have to be rerouting some troops into,
Pronto,
you know,
signore.
Germany proper. Commander here. Ubaldo Sodu 2554. Frankly, right now, it's not so bad he's actually defense-oriented because we're not doing so hot. So get them over there. And then get our mountaineers over here to the Carpathians. Skony Praska, about to level up. Not quite. But if, I mean, shit. Germany literally has a single infantry division in a lot of these tiles, or only 2 divisions in other tiles. Like, I'm gonna have to... Well, but then the rallying troops, so I just don't know what Germany's actually going to commit over there versus not. But then, like, yeah, tank division going west, which could obviously be going east. I mean, it is a very, very muddled and very unsure scenario of what's going on here. So I could probably pull, you were close air support, so guess what? You're going in raw. Ground attack. I do need to keep some fighters over the Central Med. And then there's North Africa. That's one of the other major issues. Do I shift the Air Force or not? In an ideal world, I would have a hell of a lot more fighters. And back to reality, I don't. So we will probably advance those factories. Those guys should be fine. Got plenty of rubber, so we just need some more fighter planes. We are producing good quality to fighter planes. We're just going to have to see what the hell the Soviets are fielding, because they've got a decent amount.
Sì, signore.
I mean, historical, Italy only sent, I mean, it was an army group size, so what, 8 divisions, maybe 10, to the Soviet Union. Of course, Italy was using binary by then, which you know, was not necessarily a bad move. It just, like most Italian things, or Italian decisions, completely and utterly failed and yielded zero results. But, in the meantime, I guess I can keep savaging the British fleet and try to feel good about myself while I look at a very, very bad scenario here. So, I don't like our odds. I don't. This is not me saying this for purposes of the video. I just flat out do not like my odds because of what I see before me. Where I do not have breakthrough divisions. So 11 down there. Let's take a look at the Brit count. Brit count at, okay, 109. I'm 108. Okay, I've got parity. European Axis has the advantage here. You're still pumping your submarines, okay, and you're pumping a bunch of destroyers. Got it. So of course, I've been eviscerating the destroyer count mostly. About 2 videos ago, they're at 170. They're at 60. 4 plus. So, I'm a little bit over. I'm going to end the video here, but I will see you next one. I'm going to pick it back up immediately. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.